Okay, there we go. Now that should out. Now get started. Where last time we found out who the true culprit was and why is this loud? Why is BGM on max? Jesus, that was loud. Okay, what? Now, last time, we found out who the true culprit was in the case about regarding Will Powers. Now we're on to the 4th episode. It's been what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas. Miles, what did you do? December 25th, 10:08 a.m., Wright and Co. law offices. Hey, Nick! Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick, isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea! So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy in a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake Nessie proved to be a hoax, locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. Boring. Can't they show any real news for a change? Nick? The water pressure's kinda low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? Good idea, Nick! Apparently Fey blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time, it's murder. Gourd Lake again? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Tips! Maya! The fire department yelled at me when I called him. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder. What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we? I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we shouldn't mention to many people. Ah! Hey, Edgeworth, come back! What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? So you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney. Then laugh. Laugh! Well, Why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing? Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you going to do about it? Duh, we're going to help you, that's what. Help me? You. Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey! Sure, you got lucky and won all 3. But your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, Wright. Experience. Nick, he's insulting you. Nick! Why am I always the one who has to get angry? The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes, late last night. The lake is a long way away from your offices and the courthouse. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you. Edgeworth, you didn't really. Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? This is where it happened. Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park. I can see some police walking around in there. Questioning people, probably. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Well, pal? There's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir. Nothing. Idiot! The trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double. But, sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who... Shut up! Just try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today. Recruits. Hey, you're that hairy guy. Hairy Butts. Right. Phoenix Wright. Will we ever learn my name? And just what do you think you're doing here, pal? Investigating? Well, yes, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it! He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edwards hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Huh? Oh, you don't say. Detective Gumshoe. Do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Wow, okay, Mr. Head in the Fluffy Pink Cloud's lawyer? Head in the... Huh? Never mind, I'll tell you. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. I was wondering what the heck that was. Never mind, it is still just a game. It happened last night about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat at Gourd Lake. In that boat were two men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth? The cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. How did they get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness? You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Yeah, right. Who cares what the witness says? I care. You really believe in him, don't you, Detective? Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taking this investigation that seriously. Oh no. After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, I ought to imagine that no one's dead enough to take his side. Oh, at least you are, Detective. At least you are. Do you know who will be Mr. Edgeworth's defense attorney in tomorrow's trial? He hasn't got one yet. What? The trial is tomorrow, isn't it? Well, I don't know the whole story, but apparently no one that he's been talking to will take his case. Why not? Mr. Edgeworth won't tell me. When you guys showed up, I figured he asked you to defend him. Unfortunately not. Well, pal, then you got a job to do. Help out Mr. Edgeworth. Prove that badge you wear isn't just some fancy piece of metal. Prove it to me, pal. Show me you're an attorney. Who was this witness? Sorry, pal, that's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only one witness? Yep, it was pretty cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve, after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're going to turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty.
Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick?
Talk to Santa. That much! You're showing that to the wrong guy, pal. You gotta show that to someone who needs it. Your attorney's badge. Edgeworth. Let me defend you. Huh. Good one, Wright. But I'm not that hard up. Not yet.
But what do you mean by that?
Me? Trust a wet behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never.
What?
My case is near hopeless, Wright. Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they're afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You, in particular, I cannot ask to do this. Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Huh? Stay out of this case.
Why? But Nick is trying to help you.
I know that. But I don't want your help, okay?
Why not?
Look, just go away and leave me alone.
Nick, Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he?
Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere.
But, Nick... Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case?
Yeah. He's a bit of a celebrity. If you defended him and lost, your reputation be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal! Don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying, right, over and over.
Nick, I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I.
Why would he want your help? I don't get it. Detective Gumshoe, sir. What? Find something? No, sir, not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh, sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want? Any last thing you want to ask me about before I head back?
Well, yes. Do you have any information on the victim?
Sorry, they haven't worked up an autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually, so if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal.
You're not coming back, detective?
Probably not, pal. So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Ah, right. Here, I'll show you how to I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe. What? We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission.
You know, Nick? I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy.
Yeah, they don't have the time to think about giving you information.
Right, now let's get investigating. Wowzers, this is Gordon Lake?
Yep.
I'm not sure it warrants, wowzers, though. Probably not. But hey, look at that snack stand.
Samurai dogs.
I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great.
With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be?
They're a little behind the times, though. Kids are all into the Pink Princess now. I mean, like, you know.
Nope. A hot dog stand. It's closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. The banner reads Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. The trash can is empty. At least the place is well maintained.
Wow, Gordon Lake is really big.
Yeah.
Say, Nick, why is it called Gordon Lake?
Oh. Well, a long time ago they used to grow gourds around here.
Whoa, no way. I'm sure because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape?
Well, it is shaped like a gourd, actually, but that's just a coincidence.
Oh, okay.
I almost didn't see that signpost. Left boat docks, right exit.
I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping.
They got guts camping at the scene of a murder.
Hey, Nick. If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder.
That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to him. This SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. Can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. There's food and some magazines on the street. It takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. The sign says no camping. Any place to pitch your tent.
Wait. What if the sign said no setting tents on fire? I don't think they have the signs like that. Oh. Hey, Nick? What, don't tell me you're hungry again. No, no. I'm just wondering, why are camping pots and pans made out of aluminum? They didn't talk about that in any law books. So there's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminum then? I'm not having this conversation. Hey, Nick. Check out this camera. Yeah, what's with the big mic and the box on top, I wonder? Looks like some sort of automatic system for taking photos when a noise is heard. Wow, hey, let's see if it works. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Yo, I'm Nick! Huh? Nick!
Will you stop that?
I think it's broken, Nick.
Don't kick it. It must not be set up to respond to voices. The trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into the shadows where the sunlight can't reach them.
Nick, what is this place?
A boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. I guess a murder taking place on one of the boats won't be good for business either.
Boats. I've never ridden on a boat.
Really? Well, how about we go on one when the trial is finished?
Hey, good idea. You bet.
A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. They probably closed because it's Christmas. There's some boats floating on the dock. Was one of these boats used in the murder, I wonder?
Nick?
Huh?
I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride.
There's more forest off that way. I doubt I find any helpful clues in there. Huh? Someone left some poppers here. You know, you pull the string and it goes pop? Yeah, I know them ones. You see them a lot around New Year's.
Hey, Nick, they might be a clue. Let's take them.
Come on a minute, you just want to pop them, right?
That's it that obvious.
Poppers. I suppose it couldn't hurt. Where'd they go?
Into my pocket. Let's try it out. Well, what then? These things?
The party poppers?
Well, it responded. Yeah! Hey, you! Get your hands off of that! Eek! What in the Sam Hill? Look what you done now. There goes a whole roll of film. Well, huh? Sorry. Sorry's nice, but it don't pay my bills. You know how much a roll of film...
roll of that film cost? Yeah, I'll pay you back. What were y'all thinking sending off Potty Hopper in a place like this? Well... What? Don't try to play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know how you all Yanks think. I say those southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl, why they must be dumb. Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb, don't mean we all are. Nick, help? And who are you now? Her chaperone?
Yeah, no, rather, we're sort of friends.
Just figure out what you're gonna do, what you're gonna say, and say it for Jesus' sake. God, I'd rather sit through one of those off Papa's draws than listen to you stutter all day.
Oh boy. Guess we should pay for our film.
Watch it!
Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later.
I'm really sorry. What? Can't you see I'm changing the film on my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone used up a whole roll. Sorry.
Yeah, say hello to the most southern character. That didn't work. I wonder if I have anything to show her that would get her attention. Right, let's see. This is my badge.
Eh? My badge is supposed to be all shiny and impressive. You a cop or something?
I'm a lawyer.
What? You ain't gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits on me over that film now. Cause I'll have you know I'm a fighter and I wrestle meaner looking things than you.
No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake.
A murder? Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like.
Finally, some cooperation.
You two, y'all can come out hiding now. I won't bite. No, I won't bite.
Hard. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to?
Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed with the culture gap and all. Never you mind, honey. I can't talk Yank. I can talk Yank for you if you, if it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Great then. I'm Lotta. Lotta Hart. But y'all can call me Lotta. I'm here for photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet ya. Oh yeah, when was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately.
It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve.
That's so. Christmas Eve.
A man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything?
Let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. I'm not sure, though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching this Deer Lake for a good 3 days now. I've seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which when I see one. So, what is it you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Y'all don't really want to know that, do ya? Actually, I'm researching
I'm a research student at Country U, right in the heart of the heartland.
Wow, neat.
She's a research student at university, Country U. So I hear. So, when did you come up here? Let me see. Guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Or photographing? Didn't I tell you all that already? Meteors! Yep, meteor showers. Falling stars.
That's quite a camera you have there.
Y'all better know it. It's German-made, a genuine Soligen. Isn't that where they make knives?
So what's that? So what's that device you have stuck on the camera?
Huh? Device?
Your camera went off all by itself when I fired my potty popper.
Oh, that! That mic triggers the shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now.
A programmable camera. Neat.
Oh. Thank you for the raid, Reenie. Turn that volume on my phone because I'll eat the echo. Also, hi, Mika. Also, hello, Renji. Thank you for the follow, Esquire. Oh no, Kyrie needing the pain meds. Also, Potato, help me out with being a mod for once and shout these people out. So it shut out the Rini. Okay, I'll leave Kyrie and Reggie to you then. So, welcome Raiders. I am Alucard. I am a vampire VTuber. And as Reenie said, she made my model for me. And right now we are on the 4th case of the first game of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Which at a certain point into this case,
If all goes well, I should have a certain monkey joining me.
Now, do I present your camera to you? Lotta? Yeah? So your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises.
Yep.
Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol. A pistol? Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper?
I guess it would.
Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it?
Hey, you're pretty bright.
Huh?
I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film.
It would have been a photo taken late last night.
I checked him once, but I don't remember if there was anything on him, though. Also, I'm going to apologize now. A lot of here is very southern. But what if I got something? What if I got something? I could be a witness to your genuine murder. Yeehaw! I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? She went inside her SUV.
Yep, remember, Potato. Then this is a thing called Japanifornia because of it taking inspiration from both legal systems.
I guess we should come back later.
A lineup of plastic benches. I guess the idea is you buy a dog and eat it here.
It's okay, Meanie. I should have said that I was going to start. That I was leaving to start my stream. Oh lordy, I know exactly what you're thinking of doing with that, Kyrie. I am not a droid. There it is. Andrew, I said it. You keep calling me a droid again, I'm going to call you a hoser. Yeah, hoser. Because for the last time, I ain't no goddamn droid. I ain't French either. I doubt anyone would sit here and eat on a day like this. Except maybe Maya. If she had a samurai dog.
Anything new at the boat rental shop? Does not look like. That is all kinds of nope. Thank you for the follow, Trinidadian nerd. December 25th, Police Department Criminal Affairs. I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting. Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal. Detective Gumshoe! We just finished the meeting, for better or for worse. I get the feeling we're in for some bad news. Do you know anything about the victim yet? No, still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. So how'd the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you and me. Still, I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? So they think Mr. Edgeworth did it. Well, the trial's starting tomorrow as scheduled. I see. I'll only do it this once. Once and once only. Then we let this joke die. Roger, roger. Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. Not a droid. Do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective. Now we let the joke die. I've done it. Detective Gumshoe, how can you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works. A working relationship? See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times. And, hold on. Oh, great, I have a sneeze and that. I have a sneeze and that's going to be bugging me for the rest of the stream now. Yeah, his methods might seem a little extreme at times. But there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We've got to earn that trust he places in us.
I see.
Mr. Edwards is a man you can trust. And you have my word on that.
I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report?
Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you.
Thank you. Nick?
Huh?
Can you show me that photo of the victim? That face.
Someone you know?
I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago. I'm guessing Rini got hold of your phone, Renji.
Well, I hope it helps you, pal.
I'm taking that as a yes.
Thanks, Detective.
Now that one is true. Hey, y'all. Lana. Wait up a sec. We got bingo. Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey! This is them. Take a look. Wait. See? See? You shoot him with that pistol.
It looks like that, yes.
But you can't really tell who that is shooting. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. But you know, seeing these photos reminded me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What? Are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Never mind. You reckon I should tell the cops? I reckon no. What's that? Now don't y'all think y'all can pull one over on me just cause you speak the lingo. I know enough to know that when you see a murder, you'd best tell the cops. It's my obligation as a citizen. Thank you for the sub, Renji. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. Wait, Lana! What? Can't y'all see I'm kinda busy? Tell us what you saw too, please. Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. I'd sooner read the the south side on a northbound skunk than tell you. Lana, don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch, friends. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Things all the way around, Lana.
That saying is the other way around. It is the other way around. Or was that the other way around? No matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn. She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. The question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. Looks like the police have given up their interviewing. Hey!
Ah! Nick, I think Santa's mad at you.
Long time no see, Nick.
Nick, you know Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection.
Don't be ridiculous.
Dude, it's me! Larry? What are you doing here?
Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. What one? Gotta get money for dates, you know. My girl Kianse deserves the best.
Kianse? Not... Kianse. Not another model, I hope.
Oh, Kianse's a fine, fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I should wear this costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend, you know? She bought me this costume for me.
That's great, Larry. Wow, a Santa costume. She must be really nice.
Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not your... Not my what? No, she's not.
I'm his partner, Maya Faye. I'm, the little sister.
Sister? Wow, Nick must be tough. Reckon 9 to 5 having to take care of a little sister?
No, I'm not Nick's little sister. I'm my older sister's little sister.
Huh? Sounds great.
Don't worry, Maya, he's not listening.
All right, Larry. Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night, and since you work here, have you heard anything?
Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Kianse, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold.
Oof. I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just... Kianse's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. A model. I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow. Huh? Neat. The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth.
Nick? Why would Larry know who Edgeworth?
Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that, Miles Edgeworth. Old Edgy? Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa! Murder?
You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry?
Yeah, of course. Reggie was in the same class as us in grade school.
What? Tell me about the dogs.
Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs?
Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped.
Oh, well, originally they were gourd dogs. You know, like guard dogs? Ouch. The samurai thing was Kianse's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know. She was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs.
Something about that just seems wrong.
Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake. What with the big news?
The big news?
Yeah, Gordy.
Gordy? So, Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry?
Yeah, Nick, Kim, and I used to hang out all the time.
Wow, I never knew.
Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, tried to be like father.
Like his father?
Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day.
Wow. Wait. You said defense lawyer.
Yeah.
Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney.
What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee?
No, he's a prosecuting attorney. Like the total opposite of a defense lawyer?
Go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about it, man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder about changed his mind, though. Do you know, Nick?
Nick? What's Gordy?
Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake, a giant, mysterious monster, Gordy.
Monster?
Yeah. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo.
Wow, it's really real. Nick, a monster. A real monster.
Yeah. It's probably just a log or something, right?
Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo.
What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water.
I wish I could have seen it. Why would there be a sound like an explosion?
Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million.
What? 1 million?
Grow up, Larry. Whoa, what's this? You know my eyes have been getting pretty bad lately, Nick. Actually, the photo's blurry, Larry. It was taken last night. Last night? Still nothing here. Oh, that's your attorney's badge, isn't it? Dude, you really helped me out back in that trial. Sorry, I can't really pay you. 'Cause you blow it all on Fiancé. But you can have all the dogs you want.
Really?
Larry, if you let her at your dogs, you won't have any left for the other customers. Hey, no problem if that's what makes her happy, you know. How many times do I have to remind you it was me who got you off the hook? What's that? It's a camera. You take pictures with it. Huh?
Larry, you mean you don't know what a camera is?
Of course I know. Hey, you're looking at a bona fide junior high graduate. I was talking about the weird contraption on that camera. Oh, that. Well, it's hard to explain. Just forget about it. Well, don't go showing me it then. Jeez. Okay, I think we got all out of Larry that we could. Not a gumshoe in sight. If you're looking for Detective Gumshoe, he's in the questioning room. Apparently an important witness turned up. He'll be in there a while. Lot of heart, it has to be. Uh-oh. Hey, is that the police department's mascot? That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. I see. How nice. I'll get him assigned mascot to the criminal affairs department if it's the last thing I do. Good luck. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Move in the crowd, wear drab clothes. Never enter the target's field of vision. He must be doing image training for trailing. These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I'd expect. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Gord Lake! Gordy's sighted! I don't believe it. Shouldn't you be reading something more important? A poster of a female police officer. Right, no, that's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. What is it? Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey, I remember now. This guy. He's a lawyer that was at the office Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis. That office? Wait. You mean Mr. Grossberg's office? Right, that guy. That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him, for old time's sake. Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha, you're Mia's something, are you not? I was her understudy, yes, Phoenix Wright. Aha, and you're Mia's something too, are you not? Her little sister, yes. You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know. It takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, sir. Hmm? Yes, I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it, then? Something the matter? There was a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? I just got up, you see. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. I guess he hadn't heard anything. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting? Oh, yes. I do not think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's my just desserts. Old, bitter desserts. Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah! Did you remember? He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond. Robert Hammond.
Mr. Hammond?
And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot?
Who is this Hammond guy anyway?
Mr. Hammond. He was the defense attorney in that case.
That case?
Yes. The DL6 incident.
DL6? Why does that sound so familiar?
Perhaps you remember?
I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder.
That was the incident where the police were so at a loss they used a spirit medium.
Wait, you don't mean... Thank you for the hydrate, Andrew. Was that medium my mother?
Yes, my dear. The spirit medium Misty Fey, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. The DL6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. Happened. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Fey used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case and the suspect was declared innocent.
And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. We let the joke die now. I don't care if you agree to it, we still let the joke die now. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg?
Yes.
Because it's gone old. That's why.
Yes, quite.
Thank you.
No, please, don't mention it. DL6. I never thought I'd hear that name again.
But wait, why does that case have to do with anything? What does that case have to do with anything with Mr. Edgeworth?
It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth.
What? His father?
If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you.
Wait. This is a photograph of my mother.
Edgeworth? What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Edgeworth? It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited. Yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit I'm impressed, Wright. You are always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident. Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just want to keep you away from DL6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. But I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer to the best of my abilities. The DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested. A man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that declared the suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim in the Lord Blake murder. Correct.
That spirit medium, that was my mom.
What? You mean your... Thank you for the sub, Andrew. Fine, I'll do it once more. Roger, Roger. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now this. About to end? The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago on December 28th.
December 28th?
The statute of limitations on that case runs out in 3 days.
What? Nick, what does that mean?
When a case's statute of limitation runs out legally, the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed forever.
What happened to the suspect, the one who got off innocent?
I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case.
So was your father a lawyer?
He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite a famous lawyer at the time, apparently.
So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps.
I'd rather not talk about it. Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no.
So you didn't shoot him?
No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right. It pains me to ask you this now.
I know, you want us to defend you.
Yes, will you? Who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back.
Pay him back?
Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind, I guess you don't really need to know. Huh? My letter of request. Please, give it to Detective Gumshoe. Well, I guess we should. What's that?
Earthquake! Nick! It's a big one! It's calming down. Phew, that was scary.
Huh? Where's Edgeworth?
There! He's on the floor in a ball, shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes.
I heard of running, but curling up in a ball?
Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick.
Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. What's going on here?
Eek!
What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. Says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Ray had to say. What's this all about, pal? A lot of heart. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal? No, not at all. Just I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited to the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, Detective. I'll see you in court tomorrow, then. Good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried.
Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now.
Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, right.
He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm going to go check on him. You two go read and get your arrest for tomorrow's trial. Later.
I wonder what it is with Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. To be continued. And unfortunately, that is where I'm going to call the stream, because this next part, I'm going to need to do planning with a specific monkey. So let's see if there... Let's see about anyone to raid. You know what? Give me a minute. Let us raid comma. So, with that being said about ending the stream, I've been Alucard, and hopefully I will see you guys Wednesday for some more Mega Man. Until then, peace!